Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. And today, it's been a minute. I haven't been talking to you guys. I haven't been uploaded, and I know you guys just want to know, Boost, what's up? What happened? Where you been at? So this is gonna be an updated video, kind of getting a little bit of personal about what's going on in my life. But also on top of that, I'm gonna give you some updates on what's going on with the channel and other things that I really want to start, because I want to remain consistent. And I told you guys I'm gonna do some things, so we're gonna jump into it. Hit that intro. Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. So welcome back everybody. Now, number one, you guys are on the Canon M50. I've been using this camera for about 2-3 years, but usually I just use my Android phone, or sometimes I use an iPhone. It's a little bit easier with the camera phones. But I'm gonna try to use this camera a little bit more because of course you can see it's way better quality, but the battery life isn't as the same as, well, compared to mobile phones, which last much longer. But anyways, if you made this part of the video too, I just want to jump in and just add this into there. Guys, hit the like button. It's been a minute. I would really appreciate it. Please hit the like button. The success of this channel is always based on you guys' likes. That's it, but let's continue. So for the people who've been following me for about 2 or 3 years, just to keep it completely honest with you guys, what you guys know is this, right? Ready? That your boy Boost is trying to get a house. And this is from like 3 years ago, before the, the whole thing we dealt with in the last 2 years, right? And some things have happened in my life where, I tried to do it with my family. Like most of us men that watch this channel, we want to buy a mother house. We want to buy a family house. So this is something that me and my older brother wanted to do. And through the indifferences of the last 6 months, it didn't fall through. When someone's putting down half down and you're putting half down, they have half of a say. So if y'all don't agree on something, nothing's gonna get done. And that's exactly what happened. So pretty much through this, I pretty much chose to say, listen, I'm gonna do this on my own. And of course I have to downsize from a 2-family to a 1-family. And if any one of you guys who live in New York City know what I'm talking about, that ain't easy to do, especially if you make a good salary. It's still really expensive to do on your own. Also, I'm gonna throw this in here right now. I'm gonna put a link below. I've already started a second channel called Boost Speaks, but I'm probably gonna change it to another name soon. So subscribe to that channel, and I'm pretty much gonna get rid of the relationship kind of content I have there, and it's just gonna be something honestly just about my life. It isn't gonna be really car content. It's just gonna be me talking about whatever comes to my mind, whatever my belief system is, and just having a conversation like I'm just sitting here in a bar or a restaurant or the barbershop with my boys, or just sitting there just chatting up, just talking about different shit. So definitely tap in with that, hit the subscribe button with that channel, because that's something that I told you guys that I was gonna do 3 months ago, and I really haven't been on that. Now I have another channel I'm starting too, that is a reaction channel, but it's a reaction to TikTok videos, mostly about how crazy women, how sometimes women say crazy things. And it's me to give my own commentary, because I noticed those channels do very well. So that's something I started up too. I'll put that below if you guys wanna take a look at it. So those 2 channels will be up, links will be below. But anyways, so I wanted to get a 1-family on my own, and it's hard. Under 500K or 550 at the most is very hard to do in Brooklyn, New York City, and that was a daunting task. And the ones that I did find were pretty much shacks and were disrepair. And honestly, with all the things that were changing in my life, my mother was retiring, and the indifference of me and my brother, I said, what, screw that. I can't wait any longer, because just closing a house takes so long. So moving forward, what I chose to do next was, let me just get a condo. A lot more affordable, easier barrier of entry, a lot quicker just to get into. But if anybody who has a condo or co-op, something called HOA fees are completely ridiculous. And I understand that you might be paying for the property taxes, water, and other maintenance in New York City, but at the price margin what you're paying in Brooklyn, New York, or Queens, one of the spots that I went to was a 2-3 bedroom co-op. Of course, with co-ops, you gotta be approved by the board, and usually they want 20% down, which I had. I was qualified, but at the end of the day, I don't like this thing called HOA fees because it was almost the same price of what the price of that would go towards the principal. So for instance, it was like $2,300 a month for this co-op, but the HOA fees were $1,100 a month. Why am I giving you literally $13,000 in HOA fees that don't go towards the principal? And literally, I found some nice places, but I said, you know what, I can't do it. So moving forward, what I did next was I said, you know what, let me look into condos, which is very similar, and the spots that I found were super small, and I just really didn't like them that much. So moving forward, I said, you know what, my mother ended up retiring, and any man that's been a big man has been around his mother. It's not easy. I'm not saying my mother's boy or anything like that. It's just that I'm West Indian and we really stick with our families pretty closely. And I'm not a married man, so I didn't rush to get out the house yet. But I made the choice. You know, I still held down my family, but I was like, yo, I gotta dip. So I went and got an apartment. And that's where I'm at right now. So this is gonna be the new lab for the Boost in Motion channel. This is where we're gonna start shooting some more content. This is where we're gonna start shooting it from different angles and different backdrops. We gotta set the internet and everything in here, but also on top of that, I gotta show you guys a secret. And you know, I'm gonna go a little bit more detailed in the second channel, talking about my vlog channel, but let's go take a look at it. And pretty much, it's a studio apartment, but they have a walk-in closet, right? And in this walk-in closet, I'm gonna make it into my studio. This is gonna be my studio. It isn't the best, but I'm gonna do my best work. And we're gonna get everything set up here. We're gonna have a desktop here, decent backdrop. Whatever I'm gonna do, I just threw this light over here just for the time being so I can see what I'm gonna do. But your boy Boost is trying to put in work. He's trying to level up, trying to get to a different level. And he's trying to give different content. A lot of you guys really love the live streaming events when I bring people on, and I love having conversations with people from the platform. So I think this is gonna be super dope for the channel, and I think you guys are gonna really love it because honestly, I'm just wanting to keep getting better for you guys. I still have, now you guys will probably ask, well Boost, well, we heard about how your life was going, so what about the cars? Because we don't really care about your life. Well, the cars are still here. The cars are gonna go to an event really soon. It's called Scramble event in Long Island. It's supposed to be a 3rd mile road racing and dig racing, and I booked both days. So I did get in contact, but they didn't get back to me yet, but either one day I'm gonna bring the Q60 and another day I'm gonna bring the C63. So honestly, I would love to bring Q60 both days, but I'm gonna bring 2 different days and it's just gonna work out. And we're gonna get as much content as we can there. Another company out there called Racetrack But Not Street is also gonna have an event out this spring and summer, and I'm gonna try to book some of their events. I'm not so much a fan of their 8th mile events because their barrier entry of pricing is kind of too affordable. So I'm not saying that anyone is not supposed to enjoy racing, but it's kind of better when you charge more for the day to race because you have less people that come and drive their cars. So for instance, when I went there, no disrespect to my car peoples, because I love all you guys, but there was like a guy with like a 4-cylinder Camry there, and a lot of people with like really slow cars, and they're racing 8th mile events. Literally, they're not breaking the speed limit in the 8th mile if they want to go as fast as they can. You can literally do that on the highway from a standstill on an on-ramp. So it didn't make that experience last year so good. So that's why I'm trying the Scramble event, but I'm still gonna go out to Racetrack Not Street. The Q60 right now, we're finalizing the E30 tune. For the last 2 months, I have not had time to finalize the E30, but just let you guys know, I don't know, I can't tell you guys what it is, but the base map for the E30 on the Q60 is pretty fast. I'm just gonna let you guys know, it's pretty quick. Just the base file, and I need to continue to retune the car. Also on top of that, nothing else too much with the Q60. And the C63, pretty much just some maintenance is coming up. I'm probably gonna do the serpentine belt and maybe some fluids, but outside of that, the C63 is chilling. Just got to change the front tires, and that's about it. I was contemplating on getting rid of the C63, but guys, I gotta tell you, once you start driving some of these high-end, luxurious performance cars, they feel amazing. They feel great, and to be honest with you, I enjoy driving the C63. Now, the Q60 is a great car. I really love it. It really treats me really well, but I'm always been a 4-door lover. And the Q60, as sexy as it is, it doesn't give me as much love as I have for my Q50. So it's like, I'm keeping it on the channel because you guys like it, but at some point, after, the only modification I really want to do next on the Q60 is honestly the air-to-air kit. After the air-to-air kit, unless like a heavy sponsor or something comes to the channel that really wants to just like, yo, let's take this car to the next level, outside of that, like, I'm not doing it. Like, the Q6 is gonna have to go after that point. I love the car. It's been treating me well, but it's gonna have to go at some point. And plus, now that I'm finally living on my own, like fully on my own place, I'm starting up all this stuff. I'm investing a lot of my money into trying to build up my studio where I could do live streaming and other type of content, including this content and talking with you guys, and also just getting my life together. You know, it is what it is, and still have my own personal life. So I'm outside of that. I'm pretty much gonna end the video. If you guys want to know more about my personal life and what I'm doing in my personal life, I'm not saying it's gonna be the funnest. I'm a guy in my early 30s, but check with that second channel, Boost Speaks. And I don't know if I'm gonna rename it. I might rename it. But check in that channel, subscribe to the channel, and you get to kind of know what's going on with your boy Boost and what's going on in his head. All right. So outside of that, guys, that's a short update or a long update. What's going on in your boy Boost's life. I'm very thankful for you guys to always continue to support the channel, and much love and care. I really hope that you guys continue to subscribe to the channel and also tap with those other channels just to see if you guys want to give it some love. So outside of that, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have a good day. Thank you.